There is no subject, science. There is biology, chemistry and physics, which have sections that relate to each other. But your children will not do an exam called science. As students, you will not do an exam called science. It's quite misleading because when people contact me regarding tuition, they will say, I'm looking for a science tutor. There are some science teachers and science tutors, but to teach 3 different subjects is very difficult, especially if you're doing it to the highest level for your students to get 9s and A stars. When you do an exam, combined science or triple science, there will still be separate exam papers, biology, chemistry and physics. So to ask one person to teach 3 different subjects, it's not really a good idea because that person is not usually an expert at those 3 different subjects. Some schools have a shortage of teachers. Therefore, one teacher will teach all 3 strands of science. And if you ask the students, they will tell you, oh, my teacher, they're really good at teaching chemistry, but they're not that good at teaching physics or biology, because that's not their specialism. It's quite confusing for students as well if we always refer to the 3 strands as just science, because then when they need support and you say, oh, what are you weaker in? They don't know, because they don't know how to differentiate between chemistry, biology and physics. It is much more helpful to treat the 3 strands of science as separate from the beginning, but refer to the other strands of science when making links, so that students really understand their strengths, their weaknesses, and parents, you will understand why one teacher should not necessarily be teaching all 3. You would not expect a maths teacher to also teach history. So a biology teacher, probably not a good idea to teach chemistry and physics at A level. What's your experience of having one teacher teaching all 3 strands of science? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Davina. My website is davinateachesbiology.com.